What is up, guys? Sam Dog, the infamous 253 coming at you guys now, getting off of work. And near the end of it, my buddy Anish texted me about the official release of Seahawks pass rusher Jarran Reed. So Jarran Reed is now being released, and he signaled it out by saying it's been real 12s. Tomorrow at 1, it's official. On to the next chapter. Now, this move basically, since we could not get a trade with anyone for him, this is definitely cap casualty, and it definitely sucks because I really liked Reed. Reed was really one of the biggest strengths on our pass rush, and was also key to plugging up holes and stopping the run too. I really am gonna miss Jarran Reed. This is definitely sad to lose Jarran Reed because I always used to get him fired up before games too. And I used to be able to see him before he came into games too. During last season, I would see him coming in with his Dodge Challenger Hellcat and get him fired up before the games, and I would always shout out, Jay Reed! So definitely going to miss doing that. We drafted him in the second round out of Alabama back in 2016. I remember I was fired up about getting him because the Alabama pass rushers are good, man. I don't expect Jarran Reed to be a free agent long. I bet he'll get picked up by somebody in the near future, but here's Joe Fan. It appears Jarran Reed has been cut as a cap casualty. The move saves $8.975 million in cap space, so close to $9 million. I was listening to Brendan Nelson's video on the way back, which is basically me, but I'm reading the rest of this thing for Joe Fan. Most of which, if not, has all been spent already with $5 million in dead money. This also signals LJ Collier will be a full-time interior player. Yeah, Reed was definitely big on the interior, but what else does this move mean with the cap space that we're freeing up? Could there possibly still be a possibility of the Seahawks bringing back Carlos Dunlap? A lot of Hawks fans really want us to bring back Carlos Dunlap, and other than that, I remember talking about some of the tough moves that the Seahawks are going to make, and there are probably going to be some moves that the fan base doesn't like too, I mean, a lot of fans, like myself, definitely going to be sad to see Jarran Reed go, but I understand why. This is one of the toughest off seasons Pete and John have had to work with in a long time, especially with all these tough moves that we're going to have to make. And then hopefully in the future, hopefully we can try to get some contracts restructured to be able to get other key pieces here and be able to fill in the voids that we need to, fill. Because, this is going to be one of the toughest ones to fill. It's hard to find another good Jarran Reed because Jarran Reed, man, it's hard to find another good player like him. He was a great pass rusher for us. Bob Condota said, like everyone trying to figure out the exact details of what this means. Cutting Reed, yep, same thing, $8.975 million and the dead cap hit. And Ian Rapport said, usually cap conversions for space are easy, but Jarran Reed wanted a long-term commitment instead. When Seattle wouldn't give it, the situation went to a bad spot, and now parting ways. Well, I think Pete and John are planning for another big move since we just made another big move to free up some more cap space. We'll have to wait and see. Give me your thoughts down in the comments down below. Jarran Reed, Jay Reed, I wish you well, man. Thank you for all you did for this team, and catch you on the next one. Jeremy Edwards, bitch ass, owes me $100 still. If you ain't with it, you ain't infamous. And as always, go Seahawks.